Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and I decided, well I haven't decided, I didn't really want to decide this. I've got to tidy up my mess a bit, see. So I thought, well, this is going to take ages or a little while anyway, so I might as well let you on here with me and we'll have a look and see what we can do. Alright, so these few things here that I've just got on the table are just, you know, part of what I've got on the table. I was, this is some of me sewing. I really need to get a couple of bigger boxes so I can put some stuff in it. It's actually not a bit that I did. That's off a piece of a doily, but I was going to do a bit of work on this morning and I'll just see if I can get back to that. And my cat's decided now to sing because Jeremy's gone into the shops to buy him some food because he needs it, and it's a holiday here today, so most of the other stores are closed, but the what's names are not, supermarkets are open, so he's going to buy him some cat food because I got a groceries delivered yesterday but I didn't get the cat food, so you never know what's in where. I truly try to keep things organised, but you know what I'm like, I'm just messy me, so I can honestly say I don't do it on purpose, because when I come to look at it and I can't find nothing, it's just very annoying, you know. But anyway, I've got a few things here that I just want to pack up and see if I can't make some sort of, or I can make some sort of, what's the name out of it, sort it out a tiny bit, just to make a space, okay. I haven't actually been in here for 2 days because the video I put up yesterday I made a couple of days ago, but it's been over a week since I've been anywhere, so it's sort of getting a bit of that cabin fever stuff, you know. It's been I'm going to put these in this drawer because that's where I put my bits and pieces, like that. Maybe if you come back over here a bit with me, I mean, you might be able to see that. Some of the things I've got plastered around here everywhere, because when I'm looking for something, I just have a really bad tendency not to put it back, and therefore my room is not one of the tidiest places thereabouts. Okay, so that's a bit of lace now. I've got all them laces organised to post out. The sun's shining today, but it's no good me going out there. Post office not open. So tomorrow I've got to go to the to the hospital to a lady out there. I do, so that'll be fine. I'll be good. I'll just hopefully the sun will still be shining, because I'd have to be going about this time of the day. Actually, we slept in this morning. I was naughty. I went back and got back into bed. I thought, oh no, I'll just have another hour. And didn't wake up till 8:30 because the plumber was ringing us. Because yesterday the lid blew off the hot water surface. Or the top bit just blew off. Okay. So, therefore last night we had to have one of those, you know, them washers that you don't probably wash yourself properly, you know what I mean? Oh, it was not good. I'm a person that has to have my shower at night time before I go to bed. I just feel like I just have to, and that's just the way I am. And so this stuff here is to do with a bit of sewing, isn't it, really, mostly? I don't dip that on there. Aha, that was what we were doing the other day. Don't make a mess on that, Sonya. Gracious me, girl. I'll put that in those with them others. When I get this off here, when I get this stuff off here, I'll sit them in that tray. Righto. Sewing in progress. That's a bit out of the stump work pieces. There we go. Right. So that's, look, I mean to say that's not going to hold much, is it? But I guess it'll hold what I need to do, what I'm doing, okay? Okay. Then we have, a pocket. Well, that doesn't need to be in there. It's not much good to me anyways. Probably could go in the garbage bin. If I could find it. If I could find the bin, I would put that in there. Okay, so this will be a bit of... This is something I started I'm not real keen on, but I can just pull the pearls out of there one day, can't I? So, elastic bands I use all the time to roll up me bits and pieces. This was something I started to make one day. It looks like it could be a mushroom. Look at that. Well, you never know. There's a plan on that. Put this stuff in the bin. Yeah, so the plum had to put a small, just a little portable, I suppose it's portable for him because only small thing in there, you know what it's called, the water heater. He had to put a small one there just for us to have for today, so we can have it, until he can get the... So they said the other one's still under warranty, so... I don't know if I want to keep these all on here. I don't think I do, because I'm starting to put everything in elastic bands. Well, they fit more recklessly into a box that way, don't they, if you do that. They do fit. This way is good, but, you've got it all this cardboard. And I've got so much stuff in here to sort out still. I've got all the parcels. I actually sold 6 parcels. Thank you very much to all you ladies. I really appreciate that you bought all them, and I fixed them all up over the weekend. The weekend's not quite finished yet, but all I've got to do now is figure out how to put them in the bag that I'm posting them in, because I need to try and get them as flat as I can. Because, just... presentation, is a bit hard when you've got all that stuff, but we'll see how we go. Where's the box of, my little box of thingies? Oh, here it is. So I have an elastic band box. Whoops. I don't want that all over the place. I've got a lot of small ones, but then I went and bought some big ones, and I need more small ones. I've got orange ones I got. These are just them ones that the kids use to make those friendship bracelets out of. And, Vinny's having them there for $1 a bag or something. You've got a fair few in the bag. Come on. Sort of roll that back up nicely. And if you don't put it tight, it's not going to hurt it. I mean, it doesn't... I don't want to worry your lace, but having the pins in it is a bit dangerous as far as I'm concerned anyway. So here I have a box of ribbon, but I don't know how much more is going to fit in here. Oh, good. This here is a, when did I make that? Oh, way back in the day. It's a ribbon embroidered brooch I did. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. Sit it there and probably lose it. See, these ones here are okay, I suppose. They do take up a tad of space, I guess. We don't need this in here. That's not a bit of ribbon. There's some seam binding. Right, so I have got these rolled on pieces, and that's okay, because I really don't want to, I'm not going to undo all them. I'm going to leave these in the bag, because that's going to make that a lot easier for me, I think, if they're in there. I'm just taking some off the top, because they were just thrown back in there willy-nilly, like I'm doing now with those. These were here, these were on the top. I thought I've got to clean up this mess, some of it anyway. It's a nice mess though, isn't it, eh? It's a nice mess. These ones here I've bought, this stuff here, like I said, over the years, I hardly had any craft stuff at all, And I really, really love collecting things. You know how that is, we all like to collect stuff, don't we? Put them down in there. This one down in there. I was sitting out there yesterday looking at all the lace and that I've got left over. That I've got left after I've rolled up all that stuff. And I'm thinking to myself now, what are you going to make with it? And how long is it going to take? And that doesn't matter, okay? That does not matter at all. I think craft things are to have, aren't they? That's what I think. Craft things are to have. Yes, and we got to have craft things. This one here's been obviously used to tie something up. There's half made one of those there. Bead. Half made bead. So I could do this one for a while and just show you. Oh, well, you can help me, okay? Maybe they switch me out of here. I might like it in there better. These are stretchy, but gee, they're nice, aren't they? Nobody said you can't use them, right? Nobody said there's not enough room for stretchy, because you can put whatever sort you want on. There's another bit of rubbish. I wanted Hubby to go up and buy me some boxes this morning, but he didn't feel like doing that, he said, so I don't know. Every time we do me room, well, not every time, but a lot of the times we do my room, a lot of this stuff gets put into this, sorry about this, gets put into the, where is this thing I'm doing here? Alright, you better find me. Into the same box, you know, and I can't do that. I can't find things if they're all in the same place, you know. It's just really annoying. Plus I'm going to get this crap off me, I keep saying that terrible word, off my pen cushion too, so I can find my pens and my needles. I have a really bad habit of doing that. I know what I need, a dish to put stuff in that hasn't got a home. I do have one of those. I found one, yeah, somewhere. You know how you just plonk things down on top of something? Well, that's what I've got to stop doing that. Now, see, I can't find me. Got them. Okay, right, back under here where you can see me. See what I'm doing? Why is this camera in such a ridiculous place here? That's my doing. Okay. Right. My cardigan's starting to get warm. That's as far as it goes, isn't it? Righto. Try and keep myself over here. Now, well, see, that's all in there now. Well, them bits that I... Oh, hang on, here's another piece. That's connected to that. Huh? Now, see, this is probably all a person needs, you know, to do with ribbon. But you know what? Sometimes you can... sorry about this, I've got to stay up here, don't I? Sometimes you can look and you won't find what you've got to have in these things. You just won't find it. So in here I've got some velvet ones. These are ones that's got wire in the ends, and I think I have a box for that, so I should probably keep those wire in the sides of. I've got that somewhere here, I'm sure I do. We'll find that later for it, okay, because I'm not going to bring anything else down onto the table. I'll never find it at that rate. Pieces and bits. Right. I've got lots of those things, pieces and bits. Okay. Put them in that. I've got a box here. I shouldn't have dropped them in there, so I emptied it out. Because it needs emptying. Seriously, like, oh, look at that. I've got one of those now. There you go. Found this. Look what I found. There you go. There's one of those. I'll try and empty this in the bin. I don't know if I've got it in there or not, but it's in the vicinity of the garbage bin, I've got to be honest with you. That can have some lace in it, that one, I think. This one, I don't know. Oh, I'll have to put that in there. I've got the biggest kerfuffle. Oh, dear. I don't want the boxes on the table. They're taking up too much space. Right. I do hope the sun still sticks with us tomorrow. I'm going to put this back in here. I haven't got time to do that. Now I've got to find the table. I've got so much here to put away. If it's in there, it's best, isn't it? So that'll do. If it's not on the table here, I don't think I've got any more ribbon. That's a nice piece. There's a wipe thing. This is a... We could put all this in a bag together, you know, and that makes a lot of scrim or something, doesn't it? Nice piece of material there. Put a bit of sewing on. Right. Now that, does that have a lid? I think it does. Where that would be, I don't know though. I'm going to put that up under there. This one went on top of it though. I know it had a lid then, didn't it, see? One time. Now, I might use those in a minute. I got Jeremy to get this down for me because I thought he said it had paper clips in it. And I thought, oh good, paper clips, you know, because I'm having trouble. Oh yeah, I've got some there. I've got paper clips. Maybe we'll fix this first before we going too off the railway here, the rail track or whatever. I've got to just fix this up a bit. And there's my bird on a stick, on a pin thingy. Right. Now, I don't know if I've got anything pinned on here that's not supposed to be, but that's like I said, I do that. There's a bead needle. Love a bead needle. Another, there's around the corner bead needle. Right, now, put these back in here. This one. I do use this one over here a lot that's sitting there. I'll leave it there though, because I want to put these. And see, I don't want to unthread it. It's okay, Sonia, it's fine. And here was me making some sort of beaded trim one time. And therefore it's taken up the... These are tiny, aren't they? These pins are what I was using the other day, eh? Come here. I'll put a couple of butterfly ones on there, just so I can find them. Yeah, well, whether they'll work or not, it's another thing. And on here I have this partly done trim piece, which I don't know why I didn't continue on with that. What went wrong? I don't know. Mustn't have liked it or something. Well, I'm just going to cut that off up here. If I want to go any further with it later, one time I can, because I've obviously lost the idea of that, you know, sometime back there. I'll put it in a box here. And I'll put these in here. If anything will fit in a place, I'm going to put it. Okay. Close that. Whoops, I don't need to curl that around there, it doesn't want to go. And I've got this for working with that piece that I had that I put on the tray up here. So I've got some cotton, I've got some of that, I've got a bead needle, I'm not in the shot again. Right, so I'm using those green ones, aren't I? And they would be put away. That'd be something different, eh? Don't you reckon? If I put them away. There's got to be something... they're up there, we'll find them. We'll find them when we come back to this. I suppose I can put them little scissors in there, that's where they were. A bit of purple, might fit in there. And, you know, really, I should be able to take this, go somewhere out in the lounge room or whatever with it, and do that bit of work. But you don't have a needle, right? Give us a needle, righto. Well, I meant a sewing one, right? So I can just put that in there. I've got cotton, I've got beads, and I've got probably not the right colour things, but I'm going to have a go at what I've got there shortly. I bought 6 of these about a week ago and had them filled up with stuff in a few days. And because I bought them for food things, and Jeremy said, oh, he said, you can have them, so because he's got a... He likes to have a container, put anything in that he needs to, but so I'm still collecting up bits of string here, aren't I? I'll find something to put this in, screw it up a little, another piece of lace, Actually, we could do a bit of lace something. There's so many things we could make, isn't there, people? Oh, it's exciting. Look, I'm still pushing it over there. Look, because I ain't going to do any more. That's me, right? That's me done. If I can see me space, I'll use it. Look, I'm sorry. I'll just show you a portion of it. Look, there it is. There it is over there. Look, there's a bit of stuff in there. Just the odd bit, you know. I can go through and clean that up shortly. Because let's do something more interesting. Well, I haven't got a plan yet, but it'll come to me as I'm going along here, okay? Because I really believe that that's what happens most of the time. I've always got to just try something, and then... Oh, look, there's more ribbon there too. It's nice, isn't it, as well? So what I've got to do... is just have a go, don't you? You know, you just find something and it'll start from there. Well, I will. I've got that pin cushion ready to go. I've got some scissors. I've tidied it up a tiny bit. You know what, though? I don't know about anybody else, but truly I do sort of know what's there, what location it is, you know. I've got a bit of an idea, so I'm sort of going with that, all right? Now, these are really handy to have the elastic bands, because I do a lot with elastic bands. So I got Jeremy to pass me down this because it says it's got bulldog clips and paper clips in it. And I thought, oh, because I've got paper clips up there, but I haven't got paper clips like this up there. Look at these. Now, somebody sent me this with something on it, and I think it was Gail, father of four. I think she sent me this a really long time ago. I'm afraid I don't even remember what and where it was. And I don't know where I got those. I do remember buying these at the Can Assist thing, which they're enormous, aren't they? They're really cool. And I did buy these online, these ones here. So I haven't been near any of this stuff because I didn't know where it was, of course. And you don't do these things if you can't see them, do you? Now, I'm not looking at making anything, I don't think, with the very large ones, but I was thinking these would be really cool. These ones that I've got are cool, aren't they? There's all different sorts as well. Got all different sorts, and there's these little pins in here. Okay, I'll put them there. But it's amazing when you go to find something and you think, oh, you know, that's all I got, because I thought that was what I had, was what's in this box up here. I'll show you in a minute. But then I got all these ones here, and I really, really like these big ones. They are absolutely awesome, aren't they? All those bigger ones, but I think they're too big. I like the size of these, and I'm going to put them in that other box so I can find them to use. You can make anything you can put on these ones. There's all sorts of patterns in this. I've got some moons, I've got an arrow, and I've got stars. There's a few bits and pieces, different ideas. But see, then when I take them over here, I'm going to have to put them in the other thing, like I said. Look, that's awesome, isn't it? But what am I going to do with it? It's too big. I think if you're putting a whole heap of paperwork together, maybe you want to do something. And there's golf tees. I used to play. Well, I played a few rounds of golf years ago, but not nothing that you tell anybody about. Really, it was a bit embarrassing. There was things people were doing with these way back in the early crafting days when I was doing for stuff when I first come on here. And these little things are awesome. These little bulldog clips. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That makes a really good handbag, you know. So I've got that box up there that says paper clips. And why is that thing rocking? I don't like that idea. I don't want that to fall down on top of me. I've been going to buy a new shelf for that for ages, but when everything changed up there, I haven't been back to the Can Assist thing. So this has got a big variety of stuff in here. I just want to make a space to put these in, some of these in, okay? The ribbon things are in here. There's not one bit sorted, is it really? Where do you start, eh? Put them over this way. Some of them can go over that way. I'll make them fit. I will. I'll put these in here. I don't know how long I've had these, but it was a fair while. I don't think I've ever used a couple of them for something, I don't know. But if they're in here, I'll be able to do something with them. Same with these little bulldog clips, if they're... And then I can put the other surplus up on the cupboard, we hope. See, nobody needs all these, do they? But you can bet anything you like. If I can't find any, I'll go up the street and buy some more if I can't see where they are. And then there's all different sorts of sized paper clips. Even these coloured ones, you know, if you put those with something that colour, they'll look all right. You don't have to worry about covering them because they look all good. I did something with a couple. Don't remember now what it was, but I don't think the red will be working in my colours. I don't think this blue one might. I don't know. We'll see. We'll put them in there. Look, we'll fill that right to the top now. I'll get Jeremy. Oh, hang on, because these have got to get back in here. Don't ask me why or what I'm going to do with it. But that's where they'll have to go back up there. You never know. Maybe one day I might use them. I might need some more for something. Might come up with an idea. You never know, do you? Really? What you can do with them. Pins. They can go in there. Does it say anything about pins? Oh yeah, it's got safety pins, bulb pins. You'd be hoping it did have. Oh yeah, look, you can see over here what's in there. Look at that. Bit of everything. Just a handy lot to take out to the lounge if I need it, or even, you know, to get down to work with. Righty, so that's that one. Up in there. Don't move. Now, done that. I had another plan. What was it? I thought about rolling my lace, but I don't want to do that. Please, I've been doing that for an hour all weekend. I've been rolling. I said I had 4 sets of lace and ended up selling 6. I think 6 or 7, I don't know. Anyway, so I did make up all those. Takes a little while, but that's okay. They're all done now. I'm pleased about that. I did them at intervals. Now, I think I might do this here thingy. Bit of stitching. Okay. Bit of stitching. Just put the lid there. Surely you can't lose it. Surely not. Okay, so I've got to find the beads that go in that. And they will be in here. They will. They'll be in here. Wait a minute. It's another one of the upside down things. Might have to buy myself some of these. So is that one of these containers? Is that them there? I could have had them in bead soup though, couldn't I? So when you're doing something like this, you know, it's probably a good idea not to hide your stuff from yourself. I'm just leaving it down anyway because that's what I do. Because I need to find those beads that I'm doing with the... I don't think they're in here, but I'm going to have a quick look. I don't think there's anything small in this box. No, there isn't. Well, looks like you're coming with me. You're caught up by the string. Okay. We're back here now. I don't know what's going on with me. Oh, there you go. Look, now it's right. Oh, aim the thing properly. So in here, there should be... Oh dear, oh dear. Over here amongst the stuff... Now that was my lid that I'm sending in a different direction. Over here there should be them beads. Because I have a habit of just pushing them sideways. You know. And I need to go and... Oh look, did I find some? These are a bit long. I need to go and cut out some more stuff too. I've just got so much I want to do. And that's why I'm only doing a bit of each at a time, you know. And I think it's okay to have more than one project going. And I'm sorry about this, but my lace is starting to encroach on me. It's starting to fall this way, isn't it? I'm like looking for the green beads. Excuse my arm. I must have put them somewhere else. That doesn't impress me at all. Hang on a minute now, let me see. I'll move that back over there because I'll have to tidy this up, won't I? I need a few little elves or something to come in here while I'm not here and do that for me. You know, like, has that finished that book? I don't think it is, you know. See, this is what I do. I make things and I don't finish them. I've got it in here. Is it finished? I don't think it is. I've got a feeling it isn't. I wanted to finish it up because I need to put myself some stuff up on me, Etsy. And it's getting there. It's just getting there. I'm not gonna rush anything because I'm not. You know, you got that caught on a piece of cotton there, Sonya. You do. You have it caught on a piece of cotton and a stitch. Come on. You know what you know what I'm doing wrong? I'm trying to put the viewing part in front of my face, which is to the, it is over to the side of the camera, and I'm trying to put it in front of me, and I'm not supposed to do that because then the camera goes over there further. So, you understand? So, no, this is not done. It's started, but it's not done. I'll put that back in there for the time being. It'll go back in there. I really like how that turned out, that bag. I do like that bag. Actually, I'm going to have to use it for a smaller journal, I think. This one is too big. It just fits just, but I think it's too big. It's caught on everything. Yeah, I thought that turned out quite well, that little packet, little pocket. Put him up there in the work that I've made. Now, in here, beads? No. What? Here, I've seen these. I thought maybe... I'm just looking for some small ones because remember I've got small beads as well as those others. Nothing. No, not in there. Found a fair few green ones though, haven't I? The lid for that should be over there somewhere too. Oh dear. Now that's got to go somewhere else for the time being. It should go back in the bag. Are they in here? Okay, let's try this one. No, that's not right. This is sticky on bling, this one. I don't think it's got any. No. Well, I don't know. I'll have to see what I've got. I hope I've got something that I can put on there. What I'm looking for is the beads to finish go along here. Okay, and I don't know where I got those short ones from. I can see lots of long ones here. I've got these. Oh, look, there's short ones in there, Sonya. Oh, right. Look at that. Well, there you go. Some here, come on. I've seen some. I'm sure I did. Oh, I'm sure I've seen some. Yeah, they're not bad, those. Look, they're not really big. They're not quite the same colour. Is anybody going to care about that? I don't think I will. They could be in my bead soup, and I think I took that out. Is that where I got them from, everybody? Do you remember that? I bet I did. I bet I got them in my bead soup, and I've taken the bead soup out of here. Okay, righto. Let's not panic about that. We should be doing a little yellow flower, which I've got those here. Look at that. That was good. I've got them. So now that I've plastered all these out, I just put a couple more. Well, right. You didn't need that many. But anyway, let's just finish doing this flower a bit. And we put our bead needle here. camera in the right place this time. Right, now we put this in here. I'm terribly sorry about the state of my fingernails. Every time I look at them, I could just scream. Scream and scream and scream. I just can't stand it, how bad they are. I'm working on fixing them, nobody panic. Okay, so now I need to put another bead. Or do I? How many have I got here? 5. Righto. You have 2, you got enough. So where was I going with this? I might have even just poked it through there. I might not even had a plan or anything. I might not have had a plan or anything. I know I was going over the top of the... That buzzer must have went off when I was part way through this. You just thought I'd have finished it, wouldn't you? Come on. Move around there. What have I got here? Is the middle bead in there? It is. That purpley one. I've pulled that right down in there, haven't I? I'll get it out of there in a minute. All I can see is pieces of cotton. Okay, righto. I'm going to have to take it out. Just a bit of it anyway, aren't I? See if we can fix it. We can fix this. So, all I've got to do is figure out which one has to pull out. I'm afraid I'm having a terrible time with my leg. I don't know what's wrong with my leg. I know mostly what the time what's the matter with my legs, but this time I don't. Because the pain is just absolutely horrible, and I've got, it goes down in the back of my heel, under my foot. I dropped the cake soap because I had a packet of 4 soaps, and they were sitting on the vanity thing. Well, because I was getting them out to get some for use, and I dropped it, and it went and hit me on the toe, you know, and it hurt really, really bad. And I'm not saying, you know, just ouch, it hurt. And sort of kind of since then maybe, I have had the most horrible pain in my leg and my foot. Where's that? So, I think that's the start of this, so I'm thinking I can pull that out. If it all goes south, well, we'll know that I've made a mistake by cutting that off, aren't we? Hang on a minute. Oh, they're not working. They're not taking it off. It's very skew whiff. It's scaring me. I'm going to have to cut it off, and then I'm going to have to check the back of it to see what I've accidentally cut. Oh, hang on, maybe I can do this. Yeah, so anyway, this pain went down my side of my leg from my knee to my foot on the outside of my leg, and it just feels, oh my goodness, it's bad. It really was bad. I could hardly move, and I thought maybe it was arthritis because of the cold. You know, and it rained and everything, and, you know, there's all that happening. Now I'm going to have to take this off here. Hopefully I'll show you how to fix this. This bead not wanting to come off here, is it? Righto. Turn it over. Make sure I get an exact spot over here. Is that it? No, it's still not wanting to come out. Maybe. And it's fastened to something. It goes back in there. Whereabouts? I'm going to push the needle through there so I can see where it's going. It's coming from up there. They went back that way. Interesting. Maybe did I do them first? Yes, look, because them two there. Look at that, we done it, we took it off. Very good. I'm excited about that. So now we can thread it and redo that. Yeah, so I said to Jeremy a while, when I get out of bed it's not too bad, but you know, the more you move about, and then I wanted to come in here and I said to him, well, I didn't want to get up, I don't want to feel how bad my leg is. I don't understand why it's so bad. I don't know if it's possible that I could have broke my toe and the pain's going up my leg. I don't think so. I don't know. It's just not good. And my ankle. Okay, and there's no good going to the doctor. What are they going to do? You know, they don't actually roll your toe up, do they? But anyway, it could be just cold. It could be just arthritis because I got that in a lot of other parts of my body. It just seems strange that it's just... Anyway. I should have waited till I got started, shouldn't I, with this before I started. Decided to pull all that out. Come on, get through there. You people must be really fed up with me doing this. I have threaded so many thousands of needles in my time. You'd have thought I'd have had that worked out till fine art, but then as your eyesight gets a little bit tricky, I know that needle book's here somewhere. I seen it earlier, didn't you? You seen it too? Oh, we did. I know we did. I've seen it here somewhere. It's got the threader in it. I need to tie that on a piece of elastic and hang it from the ceiling or something. Truly, I do. I've had them. They disappear just like pins do, and pins and pens and things disappear. The borrowers have taken them. I know they have. I don't know if you've ever seen that story about the borrowers. Oh, look, I found it. It's really quite cool, actually. It's not animated. It's a thing where they made the people look like they were tiny, of course, you know, how they can do all them clever things. It's fairly old and it's quite an interesting story, how they made use of the stuff that they got from the house. People lived above them. They lived under the floorboards. Yeah, so... so the borrowers are taking it. You know what, I don't know what they did with me needle, but I've got to take this cardigan off now. I've worked up a warmth. I'm not sweating, I'm really hot now. Oh dear. Sorry people. I've lost my bead needle, and that's pretty dangerous because them things I think can nearly go into your body and you wouldn't feel it. Please don't tell me that's what I got in my leg, because I'm sure I don't. What did I do with the needle, people? Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear me, Sonia. That one there's not it. Here it is. Why would it be over there? Actually, it's good that I found it, isn't it, everybody? So we're pleased about that. So you put this through here. You're still in the shot. I'm still in the shot. Good, I can see it. You can see me. Go through there for goodness sake. And then you put your cotton through. I do hope I've got enough cotton. Come on, get in there. Some days, you know what, there's days when I don't do videos and I do things and they go really well, you know. Truly, I'm honest. Honestly, truly, they do. They go really good. And then there's days when you want to do a video, and it just goes all to wherever, but it's not good, is it? Now I'm going to go back in through this one here that I've got, this bead, because I've got to add these others on, right? And I've got one, I need 5, don't I? Okay. So I do now in my channel what I feel like doing on the day, and I have a lot of things on the go, and that's because I have to have that, because it's just how it works for me. And I'm going to go back down in through here, through this first one, and bring it up through these ones. I just do like these little flowers, aren't they nice? And then you sort of push it around into a circle and go back through the other side. And there's 5 there, so when you come up through the centre, I'm going to come up through the middle, which will be above that first yellow bead there, hopefully. Wait a minute, over there a bit, Sonya. Come up through here. So I don't know how their races went, but people must have went to the races, I guess. Haven't seen any stories about it or anything anywhere. I didn't think it was going to go very good. I thought people wouldn't have come out here near the virus. Well, not actually near the virus, but if people are worried about getting it, you know, they should probably stay home. Just be travelling around, it's not good anyway. That's just my opinion, and I keep having my opinion, don't I? I think we all can, though. We're allowed to. It has to be a free country. It just depends. You've got to be careful what you do say. Right, now that goes in the middle, that purpley colour one. Look at that. Isn't that ducky? I do like that. Okay, so I'll just end that off there. I think I've got enough. If I tied it down enough, I think so. Okay. Don't think it's going anywhere today, or ever. I'll do some of these little pieces. I was thinking the other night about some things, you know, like I was talking about having pieces made that are not big enough or too big for my journals and that. I was thinking about how I could make things fit better. You know, if you've already got it made, the way you can fix it to make it fit. I'm not sure just yet what I'm going to do, but I want to make something, show you how to extend a thing or to fit on what you want to put on. I've done that the wrong way. I'm supposed to put the needle over there first, aren't I? How many people yell that at me? Watch what you're doing, Sonya. Sure, hubby to get me a couple of bananas too. I forgot about that. Anyway, I do have one. So I should be right. I'm not even looking at this time today. I don't know how I'm going. I don't know that I've got much left. I've did a bit of faffing about, haven't we? Can anybody see what that is? I can hear it when it goes off, and that'll be about all. It's only 1 minute and 16 seconds. You've got to be joking. Have I been on here for nearly an hour? Oh my goodness me. And I will have to go, I'm sorry, because it won't work if I stay here. Keep doing this. I'm going to just do 2 more of these. I am, so I've got that bit done anyway. And I'll give you a little bit of a look at me mess on my table. So yeah, that was something for you to have a bit of a cackle about, I suppose, or make you feel better if you've got one too, you know. I see a lot of people on here that's got nice little cosy nests with their stuff in it. It's all right, as long as we've got it all cosy. It's all right, I think. I don't think it's one bit harmful. What you want to... If you got your stuff around you, we're collectors of beautiful stuff. And it's all usable, see? It's not like it's just going to sit there and look at you. You know, I don't begrudge anybody else having a collection, but my collection is stuff I can use. Yeah, look at that. That timer just went just so fast, isn't it? I better go. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.